Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple A's podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So, the free agency moves that Kwesi has been cooking up for last week, signing Will Fries, Ryan Kelly, Jonathan Allen, and Javon Hargraves, addressing both the interior offensive line and the defensive line. Sorry, said it wrong there. Those were great signings, man, and absolute banger of signings that the Vikings just made and moving on from and just upgrading it. But the Vikings were not done yet. I mean, Kwesi Adolfo was not done yet with these moves yet. I mean, the Vikings, I believe on Saturday night. I mean, good Lord, this is a good move. I absolutely like it. For a cheap price, the Vikings trade for Jordan Mason, previously running back of the San Francisco 49ers. This dude is a monster. This dude absolutely can plow through dudes. He's a strong running back. He's 25 or 26 years old. He's still quite young. And this dude's stats alone absolutely destroyed our run defense, I believe in week 2 when the Vikings took on the Niners. Absolutely killed it out there. He had, I don't remember how many games he started. He had 5 or 6 starts against the San Francisco 49ers. And he almost had 700 yards and 5.5 yards a carry at least. This dude's amazing. I absolutely get what the Vikings are doing. Because with Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, it's like, okay, he wanted it to address the running back position, where you needed more than just Aaron Jones, where they did resign him. It's like, okay, but maybe you should address it in the draft rather than free agency. But I never thought that this guy was available. Jordan Mason. I didn't know he was available at all. I didn't know that. So Jordan Mason is a solid signing. I absolutely like this. And that Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, if we didn't think about it, then he does it as well. That's the thing. He reads our minds. So the Vikings may not have to go after a running back in the draft. Maybe later. I would think they'd rather spend it later now since they have Jordan Mason. But still, I don't care if they don't get a running back in the first round or maybe their second pick in the draft. It's all good. It's all good. This makes it super flexible because Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah just single-handedly addressed pretty much everything in a week. Wow, that is talk about a gourmet meal right there. That was amazing, man. I mean, so now you have a 1-2 punch with Aaron Jones and with Jordan Mason. Now, we didn't get to see Jordan Mason a full season because because I was told by the 49ers that they benched Jordan Mason for Christian McCaffrey. Okay, but Jordan Mason was better than Christian McCaffrey in that season, so they just didn't use him more. I hope Kevin O'Connell does take that into account, or at least be an even split between Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason. I love the running back by committee that we have right now. This makes it so much better. The running game, so much better, and I like what Kwesi is doing here, man. You might not even need a running back this season. You may not even need one. Maybe an undrafted free agent later, of course. But you could pretty much go any position you want, almost, and you'll be good. Maybe a tight end, but, realistically, though, I would be okay with them, but I think it would be even better if they still addressed the interior offensive line and defensive linemen first. But you make it so flexible that even I can't be mad at. You can trade down, you can trade up. You're good. You're good in the draft, regardless, because of the job that Kwesi has done in free agency. Blew off the doors of all of us Vikings fans, I'm sure, man. Oh man, this is a great off season so far. This is off to a good start, and I love to see it, man. I mean, this team is going to be absolutely so much better. And when I said the Vikings had 14 wins, 14 is probably the minimum that the Vikings will get. I feel like I'm not living in the moment. That is just facts. It's going to be a great one, folks. Let's buckle up and have a fun ride, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skull Vikings.